Hello. Good afternoon. I have not gone live for, I don't know how long, maybe 9 months, something along those lines. Maybe since the last group things inside the Little Psychic School. I don't know how many of you, probably not too many, are going to be on live this afternoon because I know it's a funny time, but I'm going to bring Shannon on because I see that she's on. Hello, Sarah. I can see that Sarah's on. Yeah, because I thought it was a funny time. I know that most of you will be watching this on replay. Oh, hi, Shan.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited.
I know it's been a crazy afternoon, but I'm so excited to finally get started back in here. I can see a couple of people on live. If you want to comment, say hello. Anyone watching this on replay, let us know that you're watching this on replay. I forget all the things that you have to say when you go on lives because it's been so long. Shannon and I are on this afternoon for a little update about what is coming up in the Little Psychic School. First of all, welcome back. Yay! I'm so excited to get things started and running again. It's been 9 months since the last live workshops and coaching and all that sort of stuff. So can you believe it's been that long?
Oh, it certainly feels longer, I think. I think everyone's ready for you to come back.
Do you reckon? For me, it feels quicker than 9 months, but yeah, which is just crazy that time frame. That's like exactly how long it takes to like birth a baby and then like have one, which I already did. But I guess like the whole time though, you guys have all been in the back of my mind, and new ideas and stuff like pretty much started trickling in as soon as I had Joni. Sarah says feels longer. Yeah, new ideas for what to bring to the group, and I have pages and pages and pages of downloads. I just had to wait until the time was right, and even now still can only action things slowly, you know, as they come. But I'm just so grateful to have you all here and everyone that's jumped back in. Like, I'm just so excited to see you all. I literally can't wait. Just so you know what's coming up, we're still going to have what we used to have, and some of you actually from my mentoring programs are sort of new to the group, so they didn't actually even get to experience what it was like beforehand. So I guess I'll sort of explain a little bit about that first. We have showcases monthly. Do you want to talk about what that is, Shannon, just so I'm not like just verbal diarrheaing myself?
Yeah, so it's where we all jump on together and we will share our gifts with one another. So we get on there and we will share that, you know, how we all get on there, encourage one another as well. I think, yeah, is a really good way to describe it. Is we jump on there, help each other out, show what we can do, give each other encouragement, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Yeah.
basically it's open to anyone who wants to try and practice in a platform setting. So basically platform is like when everyone's in the Zoom, and it might sound really scary to some of you newbies. It's still scary for me. I hate doing platform. But it's a very, very safe and supportive environment. And if you don't want to try and read for other people, you can watch and then hopefully get a reading out of it as well. And it's really cool to see other people, you know, practice their abilities. All levels are welcome. There's absolutely no judgment. We've all been, you know, at the bottom and then, you know, slowly developing our gifts. Not that anyone's at the top, but, you know, starting from scratch, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have that monthly. That's coming up in July. We couldn't fit it into June just yet. We have our monthly practices. So basically, again, open to any level to practice in a group situation. So what we do is we have different psychic exercises, and we sort out different exercises that are suitable for beginners, all the way up to like maybe medium to advanced. And we break you off into breakout rooms where you can go and practice just one-on-one. I was going to say
One-on-one.
2-on-2. Yeah. Where you can go and practice one-on-one. So And again, if you're not comfortable to participate, you're welcome to just watch and see like how it all works until you do feel comfortable. We have monthly so psychic or business coaching. So kind of what that means basically is anywhere where you are at in your psychic, mediumship, healing, small business like journey, you can jump on and sort of get advice, or what's another way to explain it?
I think it's really about talking it out where they're at. I think it's really about problem solving and getting that mentoring from those who've been through it before. I mean,
That's
and
it.
also we're all psychics, right? So we're going to tap in and give you what we're also getting intuitively, which is the best way to run these sorts of businesses. If you can't wait and jump on there, June and I actually did a podcast on how we built ours up. So you can go back through June's podcast and check that out, because that's on there as well.
I think it's actually the last episode on there, so it's pretty easy to find. Yeah, because that was like when I was right in the middle of pregnancy, had no energy for anything basically. That was yeah. But anyway, my energy's back mostly. But we've got those as well, and then we'll have like masterclass workshop or healings as well. And pretty much like why I wanted the group for is that a lot of people, when they start their spiritual or psychic journey or mediumship journey, whatever you want to call it, awakening, they get to a point where they don't know what else to do next, or they lose motivation and they stop. So basically, like, I wanted it to be a place where you can always come to practice, you can always come for support. You can come and say where you're at and maybe where you're stuck in regards to your psychic development or mediumship development, and it will keep you going. But that's not the main reason why I made the group. And I think, Shannon, this was part of the reason why you joined in the first place, which was, I think, 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Was
it?
It
would be.
You jumped in?
Mm.
Yeah.
It would be.
Which is for the community.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you want to elaborate on that? Because I feel like you're good at talking about it.
I think in this, because sometimes you can feel a little crazy, a little cuckoo doing this, and you can feel a little bit isolated. So it was really nice for me to be able to connect with people who are on a very similar journey or a very similar path, and experiencing very similar things. So for me, it was that real sense of community, and that's what I needed. I needed that tribe, those people I could bounce off. And I can tell you, since joining the group 2 years ago, there is people from the group I speak to almost every day.
That's so nice.
I was able to connect with people, and it's fantastic. It's almost like dial a psychic within the group, because like, hey guys, I've got this going on. What do you think for this? So
yeah, definitely.
It was that like-mindedness, then that connectedness that I needed.
Yeah, awesome. That makes me so happy to hear, because I've also made like friendships and stuff within the group that I think, you included, that I think will, continue on. And it's just a place like that I wish I had when I first started out, especially when you're first starting out, it's really hard to make that connection. Even in terms of if you want to start this as a business, it's really like amazing to get yourself in front of other people, and people who are so supportive and know exactly what you're going through as well. So community was like the main thing. It's not really just a school, it's a community, all levels. You don't have to feel alone. This is where you find them, I guess. This is where you find all the things. So those of you that are currently in here, you've obviously got the opportunity to stay in, and thank you so much for all of you that have re-jumped in for the original pricing. But then after this, I guess the new stuff is going to start coming in or slowly trickling in. I sort of wanted to do it piece by piece so that we could work out any kinks as we go. And the reason for the change being that I wanted to keep growing the group, but it was really hard to keep growing the group when I couldn't manage it all. It sort of got to a point where I'm like, I can only jump on live so many times, and now I've got an extra child, and I want to keep being able to do my mentoring one-on-one and my psychic and mediumship readings one-on-one as well. So there's only so much time that I had, and I kind of thought, how can we keep growing the group if it's just me? So I guess this is possibly where we talk about where Shannon comes in. So yes, I guess Shannon and I have decided to partner up. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Shannon, do you want to talk a little about talk about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Shannon. I'm also known as Shannon the Intuitive Guide. I had a very similar sort of journey to June. So was mentored by Lindy, which June was as well, and sort of had this awakening, I guess, in early 2020. Like many other people did, the abilities were always there, but really it woke up in that time and went from 0 to 100 for me. So I went from, oh my gosh, I can do this, to running a business in a very, very short amount of time. It happened very quickly for me, which I know is not the case for everyone. I'm incredibly lucky but that was my journey. But I am a psychic medium and tarot card reader, which I love. And I also mentor clients myself as well. So in my corporate world, I'm a learning and development specialist. So I interweave my psychic abilities and know-how in with my learning and development know-how. So put a lot of sound learning principles into that to help it be engaging and hold retention and stuff like that. So do that. So it's similar to June. I offer readings and mentoring along that line, but because I have that facilitator background, this opportunity to come on board with June was so aligned for me. It was almost she was halfway through saying it to me and I was like, yes, I don't care what the details are, just yes.
I loved it. It was so good. Because that's what I want. I want someone to be as excited about it as I am, because I love this so much. And it's so funny because our backgrounds are so similar. I also came from a training and assessment background. So also used to develop courses and training programs, but in just boring work. Whereas this is so fun. This is so fun doing it. For me anyway, for the psychic side of things. And Shannon is such a great teacher. She's really well at communicating. She's a really great psychic medium. So I'm so excited to bring her on as another teacher trainer. We didn't actually say what you're coming on to do. Did you want to talk a little bit more about what you're coming on to do as well?
Yeah, so as June said earlier, with herself not being available all the time, she wanted to make sure that there was that availability, and between the two of us, we are able to open up the schedule a lot more. So what we'll be doing is I'll be stepping in when June needs me to, but I will also be facilitating some of my own workshops and things along those lines to help you guys stretch your abilities and the way you're thinking. Also, with us combining forces, it means that the network we have out there is much wider as well. So to be able to bring in, June, you have all the people in your realm, and then I have the people I know, like astrologers and soul aligned coach and things like that I can start to bring into the group and bring on as experts within the field. So I think that's where us, two heads are better than one as well.
Yeah.
So what I'm bringing to it is that to make sure that you guys, as the community, have that support regardless of availability, that, between the two of us, one of us will always be there to support you guys through. So that was the whole idea of this is, June's not overwhelmed, but we can still bring all the wonderful things to you guys and make sure that you're there. And I think it's wonderful to learn off different people as well. I've literally been reading a book at the moment from a guy who's been a medium and has been teaching since the 80s. And he was saying in this, and this really resonated for me, is that, you shouldn't just learn off one person.
Yeah,
you should learn off multiple people. So that for me was just another confirmation that this was well and truly aligning. So I think for that, we will both be available here within the group. If you ask any questions in there, we'll both be able to be there and support you through it. But I'll be helping to facilitate some of the platforms and all of those sorts of things so that June can look after her beautiful girls and I can tag team out and look after my beautiful boys.
Yeah, definitely. I love what you were saying about having different teachers. I definitely am someone who has had 3. Oh no, hang on a minute. Not even 3. A lot more than 3. Depending on what it is you want to learn about, there's different people that have different areas of expertise. So it's really amazing and I have loved being able to learn off different people's. And I always send people to different people if there's something that they want to learn about. And there's a specialist that I know that I've learned from in that area. And I know that Shannon's the same. So she's probably got different areas where that she's wanted to learn about, and have different people that you can forward them to. But basically what I wanted to be able to do was, as the group grows, be able to offer more coaching sessions. So like maybe like a beginner's one, and like an intermediate, or like a more training session. So more practices. So like a beginners, a medium, intermediate level, and that has to happen slowly, but it's not going to happen with just me. It can't happen with just me. So what's that saying? Is it many hands make light work? I always stuff up sayings. Did I actually say it right? So we're also hoping, as the group grows, to be able to bring in other trainers, other healers, other people of different modalities, like Shannon said. Masterclasses we're going to have guest speakers in, and then have them obviously included in your membership, but then also make them available to people who are outside the membership to be able to join the classes. So there's going to be more of what you want. We want your feedback. So if you guys have ideas, things that you're wanting, we're taking all the all the ideas right now. We have so many ideas between us, and more things that are coming as well. So more of what's coming. I think I mentioned to you the new app which is coming. So basically our tech wizard, Matt Mastery, or Masters, is it Matt? Does he call himself Matt Masters or Matt Mastery these days? I can't keep up.
He keeps changing
Yeah.
it. Matt, if you're online, put it in the chat so we know.
Yeah, he'll have to jump on later. I don't think he's on now.
Yeah, or me,
but
if you're there, share for us. Maybe don't share what you call him, because that might not be appropriate.
I think it's Masters. But anyway, he's newly got his NLP and hypnosis qualifications, but he's been working behind the scenes on a new app. So basically what that is going to be is, it's going to be just as easy as Facebook, but its own app. So everything Little Psychic School will be in the one place, and it's not going to get lost in your news feed or amongst other notifications. So it'll still have the same lives that we can do this, but within the app. You'll get notifications when things come up. You'll get emails when things are coming up. Anytime you want to open it up, it's really easy to use. It integrates with Zoom. Our practices and coaching will all be in there, but it's got really cool chat rooms, and chat rooms that you can section off to different areas. So say, for example, you want to promote your small business, there'll be a little section for that. And say you want to practice on somebody else, there'll be a little chat for that. Say you want a free reading and there's people giving them out, there'll be a section for that. So you can kind of hit across the tabs and go to what area it is that you're interested in. You can private message chat with other members. What else does it have? I think that's about, oh, courses. So it's also got courses on the same platform, which you will also be getting access to my Little Psychic Beginners course. So that will be dropping each week, like a little section, so you can learn as you go, and then also get the support you need as you're learning. So from the coaching sessions and the practicing sessions, to be able to practice what you've learned. There'll be different courses coming in there later, like extras to purchase. And yeah, I think that's it in regards to the app. You'll have us to help you. So I know some of you are like, I'm not very techy, I'm not going to be able to figure it out. If you can figure out Facebook, you're going to be able to figure out the app. So, and it's all going to be in one place. And there's more ideas coming. Shannon, you had the idea to do meditation Mondays, was it? Meditation.
Once a month, let's do a meditation Monday, so we can all keep ourselves, centered and where we need to. So that was one of the ideas. And like we said, if you guys have something that you want from us, we're building this app for you guys. So please let us know if there's something that you're like, I really want this. Let us know and we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's really engaging, like the app. It's not, I know that Facebook, the groups are getting kind of lost, but this I think will reinstate the connection with other, you know, members and discussions and polls and all types of things it's got in there. So if you guys have any suggestions, you have any questions, pop them up in the comments now, and we'll come back to them later, answer any questions or take on board any suggestions you guys have, because this is a group, and especially for you originals, I want you to be a part, or we want you to be a part of what Little Psychic School is going to be moving forward. There's also going to be members rewards coming up. So when you bring people in, I want you to think about who you want to bring into Little Psychic School, who is going to love it. So basically anyone who wants to learn from scratch, anyone who's at a medium to higher level, all levels are welcome to come in. Bring them in and you will get a reward. We haven't figured out how we're going to do that yet. Matt, the tech wizard, is still figuring out how you guys will get, what's it called? A referral thingy?
Yeah,
Shannon?
you get like a referral reward. Like you'll get like a discount or a reward or something along those lines. Like June said, we haven't quite figured that out yet, because it will also depend on the capability of the app and what that can do, because we want to, you know, automate as much of that admin side of as possible, so that we can really focus on helping you guys and putting our energy into that. So yeah, get the word out there. I'm sure you've got friends. I know myself, when I came out of the spiritual closet, so many of my mates were like, oh, I'd love to be able to do that. You know, that's your chance to go, well, I know how you can. I'm part of this wonderful group.
Yeah, and if you get anyone in the meantime before we've set it up, just come and talk to me or Shan or Matt, and we'll hook you up. I'll hook you up even though the tech side's not not done. I would still love for you guys to be rewarded for bringing people in. So exclusive reads, I want to do more like, you know, free reads and stuff in here. First access to like courses or any masterclasses coming up. You guys will get discounts as well when guests come in. So you'll get it for your own special Little Psychic School prices. Discounts to mine and Shannon services like mentoring. Actually, wait, I haven't talked to you about that, Shannon, yet.
I figured that would be the case. I'm psychically tapped in. I knew we'd be doing that.
Okay, like, that's okay with me. I actually haven't asked you yet if that's okay. I'm glad that's all right.
I just blindly follow you. I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. That's pure trust, guys. That's how much we trust one another.
I've got all red. Look how red I've gone. Yeah, so discounts and special deals for other light workers that are going to offer their stuff. And you guys, if you want to offer things in here. Hi, Em. I can see Em's on. She's saying, sounds exciting, which is, I'm very excited. So I'm glad you said that too. You, Emma, amazing medium, healer, psychic, all of the things as well. She can, you can offer your offerings in here and maybe have a special deal for the Little Psychic School people, your services. I'm all for you guys. This is such a community over competition. The more light workers out there, the better. So we want to chuck them all out, roll them all out. In-person workshops are coming. So Shannon, I haven't even talked to you about this, but I am going to do a whole bunch of them lining up like in Melbourne to promote the Little Psychic School. They're going to be really low cost, just basically admin type price to jump in, and you guys are all invited obviously, and also have the opportunity to join in to help me run it. I will explain more of that a bit later, but that's going to come as soon as we launch the app. Then it will be open to the public. So at this point we're not really having anyone in just yet, although if you've got someone that's itching, I'm open to that too. We just haven't figured out the tech side of it yet, so that's the only reason why. But if you've got someone that wants to jump in now, tell me or Shan or Matt Masters, who is now watching. It's Matt Masters. And obviously Shan being interstate, for those of you guys that don't know, Shan's in Sydney. And I'm hoping she can do some in-person stuff in the name of Little Psychic School out that way too. So it's going to be really awesome in terms of branching our web. And I know there's some of you guys in Queensland, there's some of you guys in WA, there's some of you guys in Tasmania. So stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing going, and I just want it to keep extending and keep on getting better and better. So yeah, anything else you'd like to add, Shane?
I'm looking forward to it. So guys, we've put some events already in the group. I've seen some of you already accept attendance. So today was just to announce and to answer any questions you guys might have. So if you are watching on the replay, pop them in the comments and June and I will get to those and answer those for you guys. From next week, mainly Tuesdays and Thursdays, we've kind of put the events on this month, and we've tried to do a bit of, nighttime, afternoon time and whatnot to cater for those. In different states and who are working different times and stuff like that. So yeah, jump on those opportunities. But like we said, keep sharing that feedback for us of what you guys would like, because we are the little hamsters in the background running on the wheel, trying to get some other things going for you guys.
Dude, hang on. Yeah, this is my organized chaos of the little psychic school. Oh my God, and I just not rubbed a piece off. But what Shannon said in regards to, also someone was asking about the times of things as well. So someone said that they were working on Tuesday nights, because I know this month we've got a lot of stuff on that's on Tuesday nights, but we will be trying to days and nights and different days and mix it up a bit, so that we could, like Shannon said, we can cater to as many of you as possible, because I know that we can't unfortunately please everyone in terms of what days and times things are going to be on, but replay is always available. So I will be re-uploading anything that you miss live into the group, so you can always watch it again later or watch in your own time. And I know there are some of you that I literally have never seen on a live, but basically jump on all the replays, and then give me feedback about the replays, but they just don't, which is whatever. This is the awesome thing about this space. You can learn however you want, whether that you learn better being alone or being a part of a group, or silently, in the background, or whether you want your face to be out there, whatever suits you. This is it. It's all happening. So if there's anything else, I'm so excited to have Shannon join as a teacher trainer. I actually, since the first time I saw you on a live, I knew that something was going to happen, but I just didn't know exactly what it was and how it was going to look, or how, but I just always knew that you would be a part, somehow would do something together. So I'm really, really excited in that, and finally figured it out.
And some of the people in the group had predicted that we would work together as well. Yes. So no surprise for a few of you who are probably watching. Yeah, this is the biohazards of working with intuitives, is they're always tapping into things. And I did actually have a few of you, actually more than a few, already guess before we said anything on the front line, and so a couple of you actually, I'm going to say probably over a year ago, say that Shannon was going to jump on in this group in a higher place in some way. So yeah, it's pretty crazy but exciting. And awesome. Yeah, Sarah, you were one of the culprits for sure.
Oh yes, it was Sarah. Yeah. Yes, Sarah was one of them.
Can't keep any secrets from you.
I know. Just like Liz is still on, she outed my pregnancy on the live as well. So it's a group that's hard to hide things from. But I was pretty good at covering up at the time, I thought. People said I was good at going, what? No, not me. So yeah, but that's it. If you guys have any other questions or any other suggestions, would love to hear from you. Anything privately you want to chat about, let me know. You should have all been contacted now about where your membership stands. And yeah, I'm hoping to have the app ready next month. So Matt, if you're watching, we got some work to do. But I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. That's it. I'll see you all next week. I think it's Tuesday, 7:00 Melbourne time for practice, right? Yeah. First psychic practice. Yep. And
we're both jumping on, so you get 2 for 1 in that session.
Yep. And if you have any ideas about what you would like to do, I mean, like we've got ideas, but if there's something that you want to work on, send them our way. What app, Matt?
You're so busy,
Oh, goodness.
Matt.
I know. He said talk him up good, and we did earlier, but you weren't on.
You'll have to watch
and see you on.
the
Can't wait to
replay,
see you. Yeah, can't wait to see you guys. And thank you so much, Shan, for jumping on. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. Can't wait. See you later,
Bye, guys.
guys. Bye.